Hillary Clinton wants to get people to come out and vote for her, and there's no enthusiasm for her in the country. What would get enthusiasm for her if she actually did something progressive, like maybe if she went to North Dakota, maybe if she went out there and stood there, maybe they would stop abusing people or whatever. But she's not doing any of that. Somebody went on, so if you go on Twitter and you do a search to see who's talked about stuff, you put the person's name in, and then you put a topic, and it shows you all the tweets that, so this is what Bernie Sanders, it said, so at the top I put in @Bernie Sanders and no DAPL. And look what came up. He's got a video about it, a new relationship with Native Americans. He talks about it. Underneath says the Dakota Access Pipeline would have the same impact. So he's talking about it. He's got videos out. He's very strong. The next one, here's Jill Stein. She's got all these different tweets about it. We condemn the militarized aggression of the water protectors at Standing Rock Reservation in North Dakota. So she's on board. She's tweeting out stuff. Hillary Clinton, if you put in Hillary Clinton and no DAPL, here's what comes up. Nothing. 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 And you wonder why half the country isn't voting? You wonder why she can't get enthusiasm? Because she won't lift a finger to help people in this country. You know why she won't? Because it goes against her donors, Wall Street and the fossil fuel industry. And by the way, let me just give the Burn Press, a guy named Burn Press was the guy who came up with this. And I follow him, and so that's how I know about that. So let's go to, so let me play this video of Amy Goodman. She's going to let us know what's happening, and we're going to get the president's response. This is really important, the president's response. Ready? Go ahead.
Army Corps of Engineers is considering rerouting the $3.8 billion Dakota Access Pipeline amidst months of resistance from the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe and members of more than 200 other Native American nations, as well as tribes from across the Americas.
That cop that's unbelievable. Have you ever been sprayed with mace? I have. That is unbelievable. It makes you throw up. It's unbelievable pain. Every breath brings pain into you, your sinuses, to your whole your lungs. It's horrible. Makes you. It's unbelievable. And there's a guy nonchalant, like it's not even taking just assaulting people. And that guy, he really looked like he was a threat, didn't he? So I'll say this about those cops that are out there.
That seems to me, Jimmy, like just gratuitous maliciousness.
Yes, that's what that is.
Just for fun.
That's the
for fun.
Yeah, that's the I get to fuck with you because I can. And those are the people need to understand. Those are the kind of people who are cops. They're not people who want to help people. They don't become cops because they care about their community. They become cops because they're fucked up in the head and they get a kick out of doing stuff like this. If they didn't get a kick out of doing it, they wouldn't do it. They get it. I get a kick out of it. And I'm going to tell you something. You know who? They're not tough guys. They're pussies. Because a real tough guy would cross the line and stand up and protect those people. That's what a real tough guy would do. You know what a pussy does? Exactly what that guy's doing.
All right, so I don't have to get into the psychology. I don't care if he's a pussy or if he's a dick. He's wearing a badge.
And he's wearing a badge.
He's wearing a star, and he represents us. He represents us taxpayers who hired him. He represents the people. That's who he's supposed to represent, but that's not what he's doing. No, that is not what he's doing. And to me, that is such an unforgivable breach of his duty, and such a
unarmed people, peaceful protesting, and he's doing that at the behest of a corporation, Steve. He's not. There's no citizens who want that guy out there doing that.
He should be wearing a corporate logo. He should not be wearing the star. He should not be wearing the badge of the county or the city that he is hired to work for.
He should be wearing a Goldman Sachs badge along with whatever the oil company is that he's representing, because he's there at the behest of oil companies. He's not there at the behest of the citizens. In fact, this one sheriff in Wisconsin sent his deputies there to do the same thing, and the people from the city made the sheriff bring their deputies back because they didn't want their frickin' deputies out there abusing people to protect polluters, which is what they're doing.